I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah, ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
Well, we've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington football team. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Play fake here on first down. Rolling to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards.
On first down, Hurts. And complete to Zach Ertz.
Hurts.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 48-yard line.
That's into the hands of Edwards. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 34-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 12.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd.
Here's Hurts to throw. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at the 29.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Haskins. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to return. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. A shotgun snap for Hill. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
7. Eagles, nothing.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking deep for his tight end, Hurts. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
2 yards on the play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And he's brought down.
Miles Sanders.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw, Haskins. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Terry McLaurin. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
a tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Eagles 8, Washington 7.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. This is Geis. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
3rd and 8.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. On play action, Haskins. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. J.D. McKissick, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has retaken the lead. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Makes this Washington 14, Eagles 8.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Hurts. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line, 12-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the counter now is Sanders. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Complete to Jalen Rager. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is up and good to put them up by a point. It's 15-14.
Makes the score Eagles.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's McKissick. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
The ball carrier.
Davion Taylor there to bring him down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From just shy of midfield, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has once again taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now the second down throw on target. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
On the play. And an Eagle first.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Play fake. Hill. That is caught at the 7. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown.
Devontae Freeman. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Eagles 22.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The tackle made.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll go down at the 28.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Davion Taylor on the stop. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
They'll run with McKissick. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Albert O. with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his left. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Now, Wentz again. Escaping the pressure right. And he connects with Hurts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside. That's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again they run. Again it's Geis. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 42. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Alberto. Alberto Cuebuna was the target there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Edward got 4. 4 down.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Let's get it. Let's go now. 2, 15 runners. 15 runners. Pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
They go play action now. Haskins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points. Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the move to his left. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that will be incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So with a big gainer anyways, they'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
On first down, Hurts. He's going to look deep here for Ward. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 38-yard line.
Philadelphia.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Looking to get it to Ward. Intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They start on the ground with Geis. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 50, 30, 20,
Showtime
10.
today, baby.
Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Got a man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Eagles.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Flush to his right. Hurts fumbles it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there,
and time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Hill now to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Zach Ertz. A 9-yard gain on the play.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 3. And an Eagle first down.
47's the mic, boy. 47.
Back to throw. Hill. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
At the 47-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Geis trying to get to the outside. Room here to run. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
11 yards there, first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
When so many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage, the blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he'll get 4 there, now to about the 12-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
Now Hill looking to throw on 1st. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
And an Eagle.
Out of the gun, Hill eluding the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
The 3-yard line.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Freeman the ball.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. He'll buy some. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Throwing is Hurts. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
2. Washington on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and get him with Geis. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a toss. This is Geis. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second.
The speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So they'll come away with nothing here. A disappointing result.
In the rain, you've got to slow things down a little bit. Give your holder an extra half second to make sure everything's secure. And here, and it winds up no good.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 2nd down.
Collins on the coverage.
Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Yes. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way, and you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen, you'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Washington, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they will get a home date next week as they will take